Well, my tech friends here. Um, Something happened to me on July 4th. It was very traumatic, and it couldn't be helped. So a hit and run driver, the driver hit me and ran, and my Honda Element is totaled. But like I said, our vehicles, we're close to our vehicles. Those of us here in the United States, we treat the vehicle like it was a person, and even though it protected me and saved my life, because if that was something else, I wouldn't be here to talk to you right now. I'm doing it. This is the 4th of July, and I know, but I'm just letting you know I'm all right. You know, but yeah, I can't say the same for the vehicle. And what happened is, um, the light turned green, and and there's a multi intersection, four lanes each way. So get across, not even the getting across. Oh, it happened so quickly. So he's coming down so fast. No, I did not see him. He come down so fast. You're not expecting that because the light just turned. Wait a few minutes, then we go, and then the car just proceed. Spin, hit everything. All seven airbags go off. Something else happened to the girlfriend was with me. She said the fire started inside. We had the AC on, we had the rate, you had the multimedia on. Solar was working great. Everything, the lights are all working. That was another thing I was going to tell you. It was getting really good, and everything was working. And this happened. So it happened when it happened. I'm getting like, you go up like this. The vehicle go up, lift, and spin. Lost all control of the brakes. Steering gone. I was still in the vehicle because my whole hand here was gray. I have bruises still here and on my tummy. You know, I didn't know there was black. There's big black and blue on my tummy. So after that, a woman came to the vehicle and said, "Oh, you all right? All right? I've seen everything." A whole bunch of Samaritans took pictures. One Samaritan went after the driver. Yeah, they found the other vehicle. It was at another hospital. So what he did, I know what he did. He drove down to the next intersection and he went up and he went around. And I guess he couldn't go no further. Yeah. And, yeah. So what happened after that? Um, I couldn't get out. My girlfriend said, get out the vehicle. Unbuckle yourself. Get out. Because I'm catching on fire. I turned off the engine. No engine was on. But I can tell by the computer, not the computer, I mean, the solar controller is hooked directly to the battery. The solar was still working, but the battery stopped working. It was just, so, yeah. So I didn't realize how much damage there was. We had a spider in the glass in the front where the driver was. They thought she hit her head on the windshield, but I don't see how she could. But the airbags worked, all seven, and that airbag system was maybe 2 or 3 years. There was a recall on both passenger and driver. Metal objects could come out. Those were replaced free from Honda. We had to wait a long time between each one. But the side airbag curtains came out. They came out from the front, and the other ones come out. But once all that stuff is deployed, it's not going to be the same again. It's hard on me because I had it for 14 years, um, and I bought it new. It was in mint condition. You saw it in videos. It's hard. It's gone, but it protected me and her. If that was another car, like a Prius or something smaller on the ground, I wouldn't be here to talk to you. I'd be gone. But I'm here. After that, after that happened, the fire truck came. They're Mack trucks, and the EMS is fire rescue and EMS. There are Mack trucks. Those are gigantic. Yeah. They have like 8 guys in there, but there was a girl in there. Her name was Elizabeth. She was very friendly. She pretty much took care of me. Um, they were wondering if I wanted to go to the ER. And I was saying to them, well, isn't it 500 for you just to come out? And they chuckled, 500 back in the 80s. No, they said it was over 1,000. Wow, 1,000 just to come out. Wow. So I said, well, yes, take me to you, because my neck was hurting me, my hand was hurting me, this hand. So this took a big blow from the airbag. So the airbags, when they hit you, they're supposed to protect you. And it's tough. Then we have sheriff deputy come out too, but he came out a little later. Yeah. So the whole thing is this. I didn't want to see what happened. So I didn't realize until yesterday, because the salvage had to come out. He told me your whole front. So this is the driver's side. So it's shifted this way. That's how the impact is. So now, because of all of that, we have to learn about the body on frame and unibody. So basically, I had a Honda DX, okay, 2010. Well, 2011, 2010, yeah, because he said it was 2011. Because he said, wow. He said it was 2010. But it was during the time when the new model come out. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, that's besides all of that. So the unibody systems is bodies. I don't want that again, because it could happen again, or if it happened again with another vehicle. I know somebody said, "Did you want another Honda Element?" No, I don't want it. And they're making new ones. Well, that's what they say. That could be a myth. That means the CRV, the Passports, the Ridgeline, they're all unibody. You want body on, that's it, unibody. You want body on frame. So the only ones are body on frame, but I want a plug-in hybrid. So the closest thing I can find is Jeep Wrangler 4xe. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna get that. I'd have to test drive these things and see how they are, because that's gonna be, basically I'd be driving a tank on the road. And I want good tires. I want tires to get 95% on dry and 95% on wet. And when you're going that way, you can't use all season tire for that, But I don't have no winter here, we don't have no, so I don't have to worry about it dry and wet. Because what I had on there were Cooper tires. I have to. Oh wait a minute, I do have to. Where do I have that? I'm a stickler. I want when you buy anything like tires or a car, I want that label they got. So when I got the tires, this is what I had. So okay, yeah. So what's it? Cooper? Yeah, Cooper tires. So now you're wondering why I have 2 stickers. Well, I got the tires at I ordered them from what do you call them again? BJ's wholesale. So this is the one, TR. Let's see. Wait a minute. One of them is better. Which is it? Yeah. So the Evolution Touring tires. They gave me this. I wanted high performance, so this is the one. H&T. So this is the one, the gold one. This one's cheaper. I didn't order for this, and they messed up, and they had to give me an extra $150 cash because they screwed up and they put the wrong tires on my vehicle. When I drove on them, I drove them around. They felt more soft, but I wanted the high performance, which I ordered for. They were expensive, they're like $500. So I kept that. So that's what I had on them, and those were rated 95 on the dry and 95% on the dry. It's almost 100%, you see, and so you can go take off and you feel it, and you hit those curves, and you can feel the curve, you can like that, and on the wet you feel it too, no slippage, like that. But that's I would look at something like that for if I get another one. I don't think the 25 model. I'll wait until the 26. I might have to wait longer. I don't know, but right now, no rush. We have somebody who can drive, I got to turn my plates because in this state they're very strict, and it's a lot. It's a lot you have to do, and it's a lot. So what happened to the vehicle? It was towed, and they was telling me over $438. Huh? But they must have thought because insurance would have involved, but no, I didn't have insurance involved in that. Now, the person that hit me hit the same insurance I had. So my insurance company is the same thing that he had. So my insurance company can go after him for uh, the towing charges. Okay, but I sold the vehicle, what's left of it, but I took my stuff out of it. I took my solar panel out. Did you saw it? My solar controller. It wasn't too hard to get out too. I just pulled the wire and everything came right out after I unsnipped everything. I took everything that I could take out. Oh, yeah, I did take that out. I had an iPod. Got that for a gift, and that was plugged into the system. I know I won't be able to use any other system. Well, maybe technically I could, because it is USB. Yeah, so, but I won't be able to get to the other things. I don't know if it. No, maybe I could have. There was a PCM card in there. Not gonna do me any good today. Yeah, it's a shame that happened to it. I mean, how much I can do? No, nothing against me because it's hit and run. I wasn't expecting it. He hit. It's a terrible experience. Wasn't expecting it. So when that happened, a paradox opens up, and a paradox means a different timeline has appeared, without anything else. But anyway, my SUV could talk to me. I was lucky. I had the latest technology, Bluetooth. It would talk to me. But lately, since the Honda bug in 2022 caused the whole media system to screw up. No more GPS. Everything to screw up. When you press the button, they say, "Hey, what time is it?" Pardon. And she got pardon all the time. Yeah. So she wasn't working anymore. Yeah, because she could turn on the radio, change the stations. She couldn't do the heating system. Everything would have to be electronic. But that wasn't bad. They had backup camera, everything in there. It was fully equipped. It's a shame it happened. I'll miss it. But it protected me and saved my life and the girlfriend's life. So I just want to let you know. Um, I released some videos I was working on that day, early in the morning. Uh, and I was doing some, since I was working on it, I had the AIs create what you see there for the avatar. Why not? It looks good. That's in the server room. I know I have headphones on because I was doing the music channel too. I had the music channel. So what look good. So he got me dressed up there like that. Why not? Why can't we use that stuff? Yeah. So I did talk to ChatGPT, which I didn't know at the time you could actually get it to work. I had it on a different device. I talked to Meta AI Prime. Okay. And there's another version of Meta I was playing around with. I was surprised it was there. Yeah. Okay. So there's a new Meta. So we're going to experiment with that one. That's completely different than the one you get in Messenger from Facebook. Okay, so we're going to show you that one. And we also did Alexa Plus. Alexa Plus is the next generation, but it's not available to everybody. So I get to preview it, and you see it there. She can do a lot. I'm surprised. And ChatGPT, that's the talking one, as you saw, with limited. But I told you how to get around that. I seen a lot of you seem to be more interested in that. Oh no, you're interested in Alexa Plus. I didn't do Gemini. I'm gonna do Gemini. I have Gemini, but I had to go. Right, and we had to go do something. And then because we went out, I said I'll drive, and never come back with the vehicle. So it's kind of sad. That's my pride and joy. It's hard to get attached to something, but I was gonna keep it even if I had another new vehicle. I was gonna keep it because you're not gonna have anything that gives you a flatbed. Yeah, it's a flatbed. It's a handle of 400 pounds. You could stand on it. Yeah, you can sit on it. It turn into like a little mini RV. You can put a bed in there. I used to sleep in there. I used to drive from here all the way up to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I didn't have to stay at a hotel. Stay in my vehicle. I used to, when I go visit certain girls, I would just stay in my vehicle, because that's it. I could drive it on the beach. It had a water plug. It had everything in there. It was more, and it had a built-in cooler. I should show you. I didn't show anybody that. It was in the middle. You just push it back and pull it up like that. Yeah, I know I look different, but I look, I matched everything here. I just want to talk to you and tell you if you were concerned or wondered. Yeah. So I know I released some of these videos. I'm not still 100%. So give me a chance to get back to normal, if there is a normal. But yesterday, I had to go to the towing place. Terrible people lying, telling me one price. I called up a salvage guy. He was cool, and he met me there. He was very friendly. He took care of everything. Price dropped with him though. I noticed up by $100. How did the price drop with him by $100? It's craziness. But they gave us a hard time. And his company that he works with, they took the Honda away. I gave him tire. I gave him accessory carpeting, which I know some people say you could sell that stuff. I had the back seats in the closet here. I never drove around with the back seats. They're heavy though. Each one is more than 50, more like 100 pounds. Heavy. That's a lot of weight. Too bad the vehicle could. I thought that vehicle could survive anything. Because before that, I had a Dodge Intrepid ES class, 250 horsepower, 250 torque. It had auto stick. You pull it down, and it had the 4-speed auto stick, so you can shift the gear. 1, 2. I think you put up the clutch and you shift it back, and like that. And that was a big vehicle. Would I have survived the accident? I don't know. I never got into any accident with that one or anything. Anybody hit me. I've been very careful for a long time, very long time. And the Element, I drove it all over the place. Now it's gone. With the Dodge Intrepid, I did inherit my late sister's car. She had a 2000. She just bought it and she passed away. 2009 Toyota Yaris. She got white. I said, "Oh God, cringe! I don't want no white because white reminds me of an ambulance. I don't want, that." I drove that. I drove that from here to up north. I was getting 53 in the highway. I said, "Wow, this little thing." The Yaris is really tiny. Everything is in the middle. And I know they don't make it anymore. But I got a lot of money for it. They pay me a lot for that. And I trade that in for the Element. Yeah. So, yeah. But, oh well. Doesn't like it, did it? Well, hey, thanks for watching and helping the channel out. A lot of you have. Let me see. We got 2 comments here. What did they say? Anything negative, positive? Oh, somebody's asking me about the T-Mobile internet 5G gateway. You get that big box. That box is not just for the internet. That is a cell phone booster. Yes, right. So your cell phone will boost. Okay. Remember, it's running on the cell phone. It calls a cell phone tower number. It actually goes to it's in the girlfriend's name, where she lived before. It calls out there. It's kind of weird, but that's the way it works. But it has, I think it has 4 antennas built in. I put it up in the rafters, so there's a tower near me here, and the next one's over here to the south. So it's right in plain sight. Now I thought about getting 2 RV. Well, they're for RVs, or you can put it on top of your house antenna with this. The one they have quad and they have dual, and have those amplified and connect to the antenna. So I would put them outside on the rafters. I mean, on top of the roof, and aim one at one antenna, aim one. I should get 5 out of 5 bars, because right now I'm getting 4 out of 4. That's the highest it will go. Before I was getting only 3 and 2. And then we got with that now up there, it worked great. So you don't want that near you, because it's radiating that features out. I used to have T-Mobile booster and I used to get 5 bars, but it hurt my head. Now you said, why don't you put that back in the same spot? I don't think it'll work the same. This one's all right. It's been up in the attic all this time. So it came with a mesh, access point. You could hook up another mesh to it. They have them on eBay. It's about $137. I thought about that, but it's powerful enough. It does the whole place. So the mesh is outside in the hallway there that you see there in that video. So they asked me, does it work? Yep, it works. It's working all the time. Upload speed is stronger now because her account changed. So she's Magenta VP, and we get 1 gig down and 1 gig up. Now, when I went back to where she lives and their family property, they have a tower on the property, and they get $700 back from the cell companies. Give them a check. That's pretty neat. I was getting there's a video for that, getting 1.6K down and 142, 147 up, almost 150 up. But when she turned on her phone and I turned on my phone, that up dropped and the down dropped down to 7. So you can see if one person was just using it, usually, it tends to be different. But once multitude of people get on there, it drops. So they can't guarantee it, just like the cable company. But it's better than the cable company. Because the cable company, you don't get nothing near that. But me, for uploading 4K files, this is 4K, 10-bit. Uploading this on Xfinity, I have to laugh. Even on the T-Mobile, it's not going to happen. It's too slow. You have to wait hours. It's almost like dial-up. That's terrible. If you all you care about is going on playing online games, downloading some files, you can download files over a gig. So if that's all you care about and you're not uploading anything, then you do what you can. I have to. So like I said, on the Element, I took off the solar panel, so I can run it like I want to with these batteries. Get some more of these batteries, and plug the solar panel into this because it has MPPT, and it'll charge up this with the sun. You don't see all that's behind here, and I can just put it should fit in the window. I'll just put it up. So hit the panel, and I can charge this up automatically. I'll just run the leads to there to charge. And then I can use this for devices that require it. See? So we have this. I'll get another one of these or multi. Holy cow, what's happening here? I'm not getting no. The camera's again. Oh, it's dead. It's dead already? Are you serious? How could it be dead? It's dead. It's dead again. I have a charger to charge these kind of batteries. I had to find one because you never know. So you can plug it in and charge it in. It charges up pretty quick. So I have one of those. It has the same banana clips on top. Wow, this is dead. Well, yeah. Well, what I did, I had to strip the vehicle. I just grab what I can. I grabbed my, and I had, I had sunglasses indoor. These are close to prescription glasses. These aren't just regular sunglasses. You can watch TV or drive with these. They look cool. Okay, how do I look at those? Okay, I look like this. I look like that in my picture. All right, how do I look in my picture? How's it going? I don't have the headphones on. Okay, but gotta get these things. I took everything out. I dumped everything in the bags. And took the net too. I took the net. Yeah, I said to the girlfriend, well, if you don't want the net, I'll use it here because I could use the net and a lot of things. Like that. And I had to cut that out because we couldn't open up the other door. Yeah, the other door is crushed in. That's what I'm saying. Both the hood is crushed in, the whole front end. The new battery I got, it's still intact because when I went back, the solar was working. Yeah. They didn't have no key. I had all the keys, so now it's gone. But I grabbed everything I could grab. I had a lot of gizmos in there, a lot of wiring and stuff. I grabbed everything. I was picking up as much as I could. Gee, I might have left something behind. I just feel like something got left behind. I tried to pick up everything. Hope I did, because now it's gone. The salvage people have it. Ooh. It was sad to see it drive off like that. So. But anyway, um, so we'll have more videos coming up. What else I was gonna say? I'm trying to see what's going to happen with the next generation of computers. I know some channels talk about stuff like that, but because you're trying to save money, you know, I don't think you're like low, filthy rich like the guy who salvage guy. I said, I didn't know him yet, and he told me, I said, are you a millionaire? Yeah, you're a millionaire. Oh, then I can hook you up. You can hook me up. He wants me to help him with YouTube and stuff like that. And I hardly have any time to do anything. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah, yeah, he was all right. He had a lot of $100 bills in his pocket. His cash, all everything. So whatever price they were trying to charge for to get it out of storage, he got the money. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. So that's about it, everybody. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm all right. It takes time to get over. You don't see no bruise or anything. Well, I kind of self-heal. Yeah. Yeah. It does run in the family. We heal. It takes time. It does. It does take time. All right, that's about it. Okay. I guess enough ranting as it is. Hey, you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. Let's see. Have you done so? Yeah. Oh, okay, you have. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Somebody asked about that. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Okay, great. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your videos. No matter what you're chatting about, your presence gives me more comfort and calm. Thanks for all the videos you put out. Wow, that's something else. What I'm talking about. No matter what you're chatting about. Well, we're techs. T-E-C-H. Okay, that's the other word. That's what we do. We do computers and stuff like that. I mean, I could stop what I'm doing here and go run back and do all these projects that are available. Yeah, lead a team of techs and get there like that. Do projects like I used to, like that. But it's a lot. But a lot of you are young, and you can go out there and do it. You can make a lot of money, and you know already. It's not stable income though. It's like iffy. So, yeah, or you could do YouTube and get to the requirements. My advice, if any of you want to become YPP and YouTube, make sure everything's kosher on your channel. Try not to, make sure you're not using anybody else's stuff, because they do check all that stuff. Let me see what's going on my channel here. I usually check that. So you click on the copyright button, nothing. So that's good. Nothing's there. Well, soon this channel will be a YPP, and we'll go on from there. Now, if you want to do super thanks and all that, want to help or get stuff for the channel, I mean, I did have Amazon wish list, but let me know if you want to. Otherwise, I'll bring the Amazon wish list. I don't know if you could find it on Amazon without me telling you about it. We had something with Amazon. Oh, there's the lawnmower again. Oh. Wow. Wow, the 4 battery one's still the same price. Oh, it must go to the holiday. Yeah. Well, happy 4th to everybody. There was the one I was going to get, a Luma 2 AW3000X robot for $75 an acre. That's pretty big. 2,599. Ooh, that's a robot. That would work, or that would work if you had your whole place fenced in. Then you don't have to worry. It's not supposed to leave, but and you don't want nobody driving and go, oh, look at that, they got a robot. It's taken and gone. But yeah. I thought about getting a weed whacker, but it's still expensive. There it is. Listen, the lawnmower is fun. If you want to have a fun time doing the lawn, then get it, because it has direct drive in the back. Both wheels spin. You know, when they say when it has self-propelled, both wheels in the back spin. It's motor. It's all electric, and it has AI brain in there, so you can determine what you need, which is not bad though. Mhm. It's a good little thing. I'm glad I got it. Okay. I lost money on the battery. Oh boy. Just paid it for it too. It's gone. Everything's gone now. You see? Now I have to get something stronger. I'm talking about the car. I'm talking about the next vehicle. Well, Jeep Wrangler 4E, I don't know. I'll have to look at the videos on that. I started watching that. Okay. And remember, when you go to any dealership, don't go in there as a no Joe. You don't go as a no Joe. A no Joe is a person that you don't know what's going on. You go in, you park your vehicle, don't get out, call up their telephone number, talk to the operator. They'll say, "Hey, this is so and so Jeep dealership," and you say, "Hey, can I talk to the internet sales manager?" So then, okay, you wait, and internet sales manager come on. You tell them who you are, and you're interested in buying whichever model, and they'll give you the price drops down pretty steeply, mostly 3,000 off the sticker, or 5,000 off the sticker. So, and they treat you different. You're like a king to them because you know what you're coming in to buy. Before this internet stuff, the buy vehicles was called Fleet, for Ford Fleet, or the Fleet dealer. So they catered to lawyers and doctors and stuff like that, and they would get a special deal. Now they have the internet sales, so you go in as an internet sales buyer. Don't go in there as a floppy Joe. A floppy Joe is a person that, I don't know what to buy. You don't want to go in like that. You want to go in as an internet buyer because you know what you want. Jesus wanted at a good price. So there's no haggling. They still can haggle too, because that's what they did with the Element. Um, oh, it's $442 for it. What? I don't want to sign in. Also, never give the dealer your telephone number. And if you're gonna give them an email, give them an email you don't care about, because you don't want to be harassed. They keep calling, bothering you. No, no, you can't get me on the phone. So you're not gonna get me on the phone. Oh, what's this? Wait a minute, this is not what I thought it would be. All right. Hey, take care. Thanks for watching. All right. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up. Comment. Do comment or subscribe. Either way. All right. More videos are coming. All right. This is just to let you know what happened to me.